shall never invest after reading this book because it seems just crazy. But anyway, for those people who don't really understand this world, can you give me like an elevator pitch of what Bridgewater said that it was? Like, 'cause we always ask our survivors, like, what did you think you were buying into? What was the world that the people signing up for to work there? What did they think they were engaging in?
Absolutely. And this, by the way, is something that I thought they were engaging in too for a long period of time. I didn't walk into this project and say, oh my gosh, I've got such an expose. So Bridgewater is the world's most famous macroeconomic hedge fund. And what that means is that Ray Dalio, the founder, and the firm claim to be able to predict the direction of any market in the world, essentially. They say, we're going to make you money no matter, give us your money and we will invest it. And we can, bet on stock markets anywhere in the world. We can tell you that the currency of a country is going to appreciate or depreciate. And that because we've studied history and we have this amazing investment system, that we are better at this than anyone else. So give us your money and we will invest it for you. And no matter what happens, in the US stock market or with Bitcoin or with something else, you will over a long period of time make money. And they will collect, by the way, a fee based on what they make for you so they can become very wealthy. That's not a crazy pitch, by the way. There are lots of finance firms that say that they can do that. And we can have a whole nother podcast talking about whether, any of them can. But what Bridgewater adds layers on top of that is Ray doesn't just say, oh, I'm really good at this. He says, I'm only good at this because over time, over a decade, I have come up with these rules. And these rules are called the principles. And I follow the principles both in my investing life and in my personal life. And you too can follow these rules. And if you do, this is literally what he says, you will achieve a more meaningful life with meaningful relationships. So yes, he's an incredibly successful investor and that's what he pitches. But part of the reason why he's able to keep this going for so long and why so many people are willing to give him money and to, buy his book and gift it to people is that he says, this isn't just about money. Yes, I'm incredibly good at making money. He's worth, $20 billion. But he's like, it's not about the money. It's about a meaningful life with meaningful relationships. And that, I will tell you, is just a completely intoxicating pitch. There's a firm, a very successful and famous one, which happens to be making money, but is also sort of creating this whole new cohort of a better person and better colleagues. So when I first started writing about it, it was honestly pretty ordinary. I was talking to Ray Dalio myself. I was talking to current and former employees. And the first thing that always felt odd to me was that one of the principles, part of the animating principle, Ray's animating philosophy, is that we should all be willing to disagree with one another.